Good morning. Today we have a training session in the morning. We're gonna go to Evolve MMA. I'm just gonna go on and bang on with a few Thais, Muay Thai sparring, and then we'll see what the day holds after that. So I just finished up level 2 sparring, Muay Thai sparring, over here at Evolve MMA. The level wasn't as high, honestly, but it's because apparently the competition fighters and whatnot come at night. Because I came early in the morning, there wasn't as much. And I was thinking maybe if I come early in the morning, like absolutely, there's a morning pro session. It was good. I learned 2 new things, so I just got to play around. There was like beginners, they were level 1 to moved into level 2. They were all new people. There was like 2 or 3 decent guys, but they were all average goers. They weren't like professional fighters. Still, I'm happy I came in. Got a bit of a sweat. I don't need to train crazy hard right now. I'm still in a bit of holiday mode, but it was good. Got some sparring in. Kept the eyes sharp, which is good. I'll show you guys around. It's got a jiu-jitsu side, Muay Thai side, ring upstairs, and then downstairs got a little bit more of a bigger area. Alright, so I just showered up, finished up. Now a little bit of exploration, see what Singapore has to offer, and then maybe I might come back and do the MMA class, but unfortunately there's no big instructors that are going to be teaching tonight. I got this place recommended to me. Let's go check it out. Okay, so after waiting a while for the toast, I was looking at the menu, I was looking at a few things, and like, it doesn't look anything crazy. I really don't understand why there's so much of a wait and a line for this type of stuff, but who knows, maybe it might surprise me. They're famous for something. It's a famous local spot. We'll see how it does. Kaya toast, guys. This one's just with normal butter. Here we go. I've got low expectations for this. There we go. The bread within itself is very milky, very soft. Toasted, obviously. And the butter is sweet. Waiting that long though, it was like 15 to 20 minute wait. Not really worth it. But it is very cheap. 260 Singaporean dollars, which I think is like $3. So the price point's actually not too bad. But the wait, and is it worth it? Probably not. I don't know. Just some post-breakfast dessert. This is what it is meant to be. It comes similar to like those Dixie spoons. I don't know what they call it. I think they're Dixies. Alright, I'm just gonna taste the top for now because it's all too frozen right now. Can't get in deep. About as much as the bottom that I can get, but it's got a bit of crackles and I don't fucking know, some random shit. It's pretty meh. Not gonna lie. City's kind of like Melbourne and a bit of New York. Big, tall, skyscraper buildings. I ended up stopping at this like local spot. It's like a food court in a sense, mini food court. And I ended up getting all of this for $2, which is like $2.50 AED. So it's a mixture of mee goreng with tau goreng, some types of noodles. This one is the mee goreng. Nice, nice, nice. And then this one is the kwao tiao goreng. That's good. For $2.50 AUD, that's good. Last one, and then I'm gonna take a bit of a break, but I'm a bit thirsty. But let's first start off. There's a duffin and an egg tart as my dessert options. So this one here is the egg tart. Very interesting. I don't know if it's meant to be sweet or savory, but it's very soft. Cheers. Interesting texture. It's like the egg element is on top, but the inside's like got a custard type of feel to it, with the creme brulee feel on the top, and then the other outer part is just like biscuit. Very light. Smash that. Next is stuffing, and this looks like it's going to be a bit messy. It's a muffin in the shape of a donut with the Kit Kat on top. I like a gooey lava chocolate muffin. It's nice. The duffin was pretty heavy. The training is at 4:15. It is 12:18 right now. I won't eat anything crazy big. If anything, I'll just have small drinks. Definitely hydrate. And very, very small amount of food before I train. Now, exploration time. Alright, so I ended up picking up some shoes from Foot Locker, but check this out. Inside of the Foot Locker store, they've got like a full proper basketball court. Sick. Check this out. These guys are full playing basketball. Hey. But yeah, it's cool as man. Inside of a Foot Locker center, you've got an actual basketball court, and that's the shop. That's just a shop. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little naughty again. And as this suggests, I went a bit crazy with the cookie. I was gonna get some normal food, but caught my eye again. for my sweet tooth, man. I've really got to work on it, man. Nevertheless, let's get into this. I got a s'mores cookie. This is apparently the #1 bestseller. Based upon the Cookie Monster one that I tried last time, I've got pretty high expectations. Here we go. Marshmallow is super stringy. It's pretty good. Choc chips are melted really nicely. So I'm walking on this strip right now called Orang Road or Orang Strip, and I just exited out of 2 shopping centers, basically shopping centers, and it's just this massive long strip, like multiple shopping complexes on either side, and you just walk in, there's a bunch of shops in those areas. You can just see it's absolutely huge. These massive buildings, they're like 4 or 5 level complexes. So this area that I seem to be on is like a bit of the rich district, it seems, because there's a lot of like Gucci stores and whatnot. Right? So I believe I just walked into their version of Chadstone, and this one looks a bit out of my budget, way out of my budget. Got all bougie stores and stuff like that. Not me, fam, not me. When I was speaking with a few of the people from the gym, they were roasting me for the area that I was staying in, like the locals, because I told them I'm staying in Geelong. And they were roasting me saying, why are you in that ghetto area? So the area that I'm in apparently is ghetto, even though the foods that I found is really, really nice there. So I found their food court, and the smells that are hitting my nose, absolutely crazy. Like, there's so many variety in terms of food, savory, sweet options. Like, I'm getting pulled in all sets in certain directions. All these restaurants actually hot stuff, Korean barbecue stuff, food with Boston. This is a massive food court. Then this is what happens once it starts to hit like 1:32. It starts raining like absolutely crazy. Apparently normally it rains way worse. So I was trying to walk under the shades. Okay, supposedly the section that I was just in is like the Asian section. So as you can see, even over here, it's like temple-like. Whereas across is another completely different shopping complex. These people here. Alright, so I got like an hour and a half to 2 before class starts, and I'm in this little food hall park, and I absolutely panicked because I didn't know what to go for, because I didn't want anything too crazy before, because I'm going to train. So I ended up just going with this basic rice, sweet and sour chicken, and this little thing here. Basically how it works is you select anything from all these, all of it came to like $7. So it's a pretty good portion. I grab my fork, I can dress up if I want, I go find a spot somewhere, and that was an absolutely beautiful moment. I really wish I could have vlogged it, but I actually wanted to be super present and not whip out my camera and make it awkward or anything like that. Because it was so busy, I couldn't find a place to sit. I'd go to sit, someone would sit there. I'd go to sit, another 2 would sit there. And then this elderly couple like put their hand up and they literally said to come sit next to them. And as I'm sitting next to them, they're just full, like lovely, like a lot of the Singaporean people are like that. But these people are absolutely lovely. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna put my camera there. I'm just gonna eat food with them. So I literally just kicked it with them and I ate food. And they were telling me about where I should go and what I should do. And they were just like very, very like in it. Both of them were very, very engaged and involved. Like, it wasn't like the elderly lady was like not checking in. What's the English word? Like not engaged and didn't really want to think it. Like they were both just super engaging and really wanted to help me out, which was really awesome. And as I'm eating, I'm just asking them questions. It was a really beautiful, harmonious moment. Singaporean people are dope, man. I gotta somehow find a way out of here. I have no idea how to get out of here. So we're at Evolve MMA again. Arrived nice and early because there was traffic, so I anticipated that it would be hard to get here, but I got here. I don't think the MMA class is going to be high skill level people, to be honest, but my main intention with this one is to see how they structure the class, how they run the class, and get an idea. Alright, just finished up some MMA training with Professor. Let me get his name up, because I did follow him on Instagram. Thales Nakasu, Brazilian guy. He's fought in one championship once, and he's got a 5-2 record, so it's more of a grappler, but the way he ran the class was what I was mainly looking out for. And unfortunately, I came across one of those heroes that just couldn't control himself. It was a beginner class, I guess, because there was no pros, and he was going to be hard, so I just clocked him a little bit, put him in check. That was a bit funny. But it was interesting because at the Evolve team, he was telling me that like they don't have a structure in terms of fighters team. He said that last year in March, they used to have a 10 a.m. fight team like Absolute does, fight team training, but there's no specific head coach at Evolve MMA no more. There's something that apparently they're going to implement moving forward, but there's no such thing as a fighter class apparently. So what they need to do is they need to source their own training. So training with their students or something else, because apparently there's a lot of people that come in from international to train, but then they go back to their home gyms and it's not consistent enough, so they stopped it. But I'm glad I got 2 sessions in today. Probably going to meet up with Mehmetabi and all. I'm going to put myself back at the Airbnb at the hotel, shower up, and I'll probably link up with them because I stink. I don't want to stink too much.
Where you are from?
Take a guess.
Australia?
Yes.
Because you know why?
Why?
You get overpressure. You get what I mean?
I'm going to go find out at what time it lights out.
Is this your company, 64UF?
Yeah, it's my clothing brand,
What
bro.
does UF stand for?
We present
I don't have a good angle here.
Mountain Woods. Pick a spot, grab your cameras, and enjoy the show.
Bro, Shamil opens the door and he's like, bro, should Siraj get in here? I'm like, nah, no way, bro. Why would he get in there? I go to open the door, I see Mehmetabi sitting. I'm like, what?
And I saw him coming in and I saw Nabil is leaving the other car. Then go!
Can you give us one acceleration?
On this?
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Hey.
The exhaust sounds nice, man.
I'd get tempted way too much for something like this. Good morning. I didn't pick up the camera and take it with me. I was just doing my own stuff, to be honest. I had a bit of an issue with getting some coins because I'm at the laundromat right now, washing a few of my training clothes from the training session that I did. But I was struggling because I've been using card for the last 2 days and I had no cash on me and you need coins here. And I went to a currency exchange. Like the minimum you got to break is a $100 note in Singaporean dollars. I said, nah, fuck that. I just need $1 coins. So then it quickly hit me that I could just get it out from the ATM. So I just took out 20 Singaporean dollars, which was the minimum, broke that up. Now I'm at the washing thing and yeah, washing my clothes. I'm thinking I might show you guys. So remember when I was at Singapore, or not Singapore, in Serbia, and there was those really hot, cool bakeries that were just absolutely fresh, delicious, and it was so conveniently cheap? I found something very similar to that. It's like small bakery, Singaporean bakery stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys something to get if you guys ever do come to Singapore. It's like their special butter. It's like a hint of sweetness. Absolutely beautiful and divine. I gotta show you guys that one. Then I'll come back, finish up my dryer, pack everything up at my hotel, and we go skedaddle to the airport. So the area that I'm in seems to be like where all the locals live apartment-wise in all complexes. And you can see it's got that very Asian vibe about it with all the washing hanging out from the sides of the windows. Very small, compact. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting vibe. Low key, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Turkey. And an interesting thing, I was speaking with one of the locals, few of the locals, and they say how safe the country is. Like even if you're a female and you're walking out in the streets in the middle of the night and whatnot, it's actually pretty safe. Whereas you go to Melbourne, you know, 10 p.m. at night, probably don't want to go out unless it's like clubbing. And they were saying like the Singaporean people have a lot of respect. So like say for example with my laundry right now, I'm leaving it there, but there's just that like, not camaraderie because it's not a sport, but there's just that element where people don't do bad things. Like even with the policing, you can't bribe them apparently. Like in Turkey and whatnot, you can pay them and then they'll just let you free. The police here, they're very by the rules. So the people have a lot of respect and values in Singapore. So guys, if you ever do end up coming to Singapore, don't go to your shopping centers and whatnot. But food-wise, you guys need to come to these places like this. Like the one I'm at is Clementi Food Market. But this is where you should get your food. It's all local stuff, very cheap and affordable, and it's absolutely beautiful. Another thing about Singapore that I absolutely love is when you're buying stuff from places, they got 2 colored trays. They're, for example, a yellow one and a white one. A yellow one is where all the halal foods are on. If you order from a different place and you get a white plate, it's non-halal food, so it gets cooked with all the other stuff. Well, normally they come by color distinctions, but there's no trays here right now. I'm just navigating through this food market right now. Hopefully you guys can see. It's absolutely busting. And when you go into these bakeries, the smells hit your nose and it smells so good. One I was at is called iBread. So this is the one that I want you guys to get. It's called a kaya puff. So kaya is like their butter. He was explaining to me that this kaya jam, it's this one here that goes inside of it. But it's absolutely Husmek. So that's a suggestion if you guys do end up coming to Singapore. So I'm on my way back to pick up the laundry. But just as a quick little thing for you guys, quick little tip. You want to go to these places to get water. Look at that, for example, 60 cents. 60 cents for water. When you go to the shopping centers or you go to the food places and you get it from there, it's $2.60. I know, again, it's still a bit cheap, but 60 cents for water, definitely way better than $2.60 or $2.70 or however much they normally charge at the shopping centers. All right, we have now moved on from the washing to the dryer. So I'm gonna kick it for another 10 minutes. Chill. Now we wait. Alright guys, I'm all done. It's around 10 p.m. I've got 2 hours to kick it and do whatever I want before I start heading to the airport, start checking out. Alright guys, I ended up wanting to play it safe. I just went with the classic chicken pad thai. I didn't want to go too crazy and hectic. I was like to the guy, what do you recommend, seafood or chicken? And he's like, seafood. And I asked, what seafood is it? And then he said these two random things. I'm like, yeah, look, I'm about to get on a flight. I don't want to upset my stomach and potentially get stuck on the toilet and just, or even mid-flight, need to go to the toilet. Nah. So I'm gonna play it safe with this chicken pad thai. I've been loving Thai food as of recently over here. Let's give it a shot. Beautiful, see? Nice, safe option. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy and hectic, chaotic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all packed. Got the suitcases ready. Now we skedaddle, perfectly on schedule. Okay, so I got roughly a good half an hour to 45 to just kick it, explore. Boarding's at 8, so 4 hours away. You know how we went to Kaya Toast? Now we're at something called Fun Toast. So they got the Kaya butter spread or whatnot. This one's a little bit different. So it's similar structure in terms of the toast or the bread, the milk bun or whatever, but this time it's got a little bit of a different feeling and it's got something on top. All I heard it said custard, and sign me up. I need to get my food in order, build a better relationship with my food. That's something that I realized here, is that the food quality was way more clean and pure, and it was absolutely beautiful, and the portion sizes were great. The portion sizes is what is important that I stuff up on. You know, even at home I'm blessed, one that makes me amazing food, but the portion sizes are huge, whereas here it's minimal, correct amount of portioning. Something else that opened up my eyes is how grateful the people are. They don't have a lot, they have less than what I have, and they're all super happy. So why can't I be? Look at the life I get to live. Look at me, I'm traveling right now. Am I rich? No, but I'm rich in many other ways. It is here. To be honest, it seems like peanut butter, if anything. Whoever was at the front told me it was custard, but this is definitely not custard. Here we go. It's basically peanut butter with nuts sprinkled on top. Got my Singaporean exclusive shake from Shake Shack. And now we head off to the terminals and we go, that's a weigh-in, lol. And we go check in. But let's taste it. I don't know, man. It's different. Best way to describe it is that it's subtle. And that's the only way I can put it. Try this thing out one more time. Because when I got it from the bakery, it was way better. This time, because on the last one that I went to, the toast switches were sold out. So this time, I got the toast switch with their drink. So I'm giving it one last try. I didn't rate it too much. That I got from the bakeries. It was way better. It was like a sweetened butter. Less sweetener, more milky taste. Smells good. So what it looks like. No cuts in the bread. Just complete filling. Should I bite from the middle? I'll be a weirdo. Right from the middle. Okay. Think of butter chicken. A butter chicken with melted cheese, and that cucumber adds like a nice refreshing element to it as well. This is something I recommend. So if you go to Kaya Toast, don't get that kaya spread, the butter spread from there. Get this toast switch. If you're gonna go to the kaya toast, get the toast. But go into your local bakeries that are in the local areas, then get the dark kaya butter. So the one that they use is like a light color, like cheese colory, is texture like. The one at the bakery was like a darker brown, more sugary.
Champion, Turkey.
See that Turkish flag? Seeing the Turkish flag makes me proud. Guys, I'm on 10% battery and it looks like I gotta start charging my phone. Meaning, I can't go on it. Gotta kill some time in some manner. Can't watch a movie. What do we do? Embracing my inner Sam Miles right now. Get some shadow boxing in. People are looking at me, you know? Oh. Fuck. Nah, not enough water. Alrighty then. When we were coming to Singapore, I was watching the Shack documentary on the plane. I'm hoping that they have it on here because I only got up to episode 2 and it was actually really interesting. So hopefully they got that on the plane because I actually want to continue watching that and we'll see. Hopefully there's some new movies and whatnot. But I just realized I can fully tell that I've become an adult because I genuinely enjoy watching documentaries more than just like straight out movies that are 2 hours, 3 hours long. Like stuff that are actually meaningful, true, and I think just the new generation short form content, you know. And if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's interesting. It is 3:12 Dubai time in the morning and my flight isn't until 9. I got here at 1:24 and this airport is fucking dead, man. There's absolutely nothing. And I asked the people, I said, look, can I please go out and explore? They said nothing's open at this time. There's no real point. You might as well just chill in the airport. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I wasn't able to sleep at all on the plane. People keep reclining their chairs. Babies keep crying. That's so annoying. Then I came to Dubai, tried to go out, didn't work. I tried to see if I could access the Emirates lounge. They were like, just know that I have to pay to access the lounge. And I wasn't gonna pay for it. And then I'm looking around at some of the food spots and man, it's fucking expensive. Now, got to kick it until the flight. Dubai airport, not the best to be honest. So some time has passed. It is now 8:25. Got fuck all sleep. Cruised around and then I was in C terminal and then the flights got changed to A terminal. Now guys, if you ever come to Dubai and you get put in that C terminal, it's depressing. Shit, the options are not good, food options. The exploration is very, very minimal. The A terminal is a lot more better. I was looking around and again, it's so expensive, it's ridiculous. Like for some sandwiches and stuff, it's like on average minimum 22 bucks just for a simple sandwich, not even toasted or anything like that. But I did come across this. Yeah, this looks hectic. I did try a little bit, but let me take you through the experience with me. Don't ask me where I saw this stuff, I just always find this stuff somehow. But it comes in 3 slots. I ate 2. We're going for the 3rd, but you already know how it is. It's like my inner childhood, you know, the inner kid in me. So it comes like this, but essentially it's got that Kinder texture, but way better. Shits on anything we have. First, gotta have some H2O bala. Take it out of the packaging. Comes like this. Bite into it. And that's the feeling. Basic, but it's like a nostalgia thing. You know, the inner child in me. This is weird, guys. I'm going to America. America! Do you guys know something that's a little bit to my concern? I think I've got staph in my left shin. This is my shin. My left one is a little bit more swollen, especially here. The lump on this side. It's gotten a little bit better because before I left, I took 2 tablets of antibiotics. Yeah, so it's around this area that I got that little bit of stuff going on. When I walk, that's when I feel it. And I can tell it's very early stages. It hasn't got a pimple, hasn't got anything like that, but it's very, very early stages. So if I can get onto it quicker, it'll be more ideal and better. But the tablets are in my other bag, like my actual suitcase luggage. I don't have that actually on me. So that's the only annoying part. I can't take it until I get to America.